As Mother Mary, our mission is not starting in words or actions. Our mission is in giving Christ to somebody, as Mother Mary did in her visitation. Love never stays idle. Words of Saint Catherine of Siena, a wonderful saint who spoke wonderfully well. Very much matches with the personality and life of Mother Mary. And we are on this last Sunday in the season of Advent, very much closer to the great nativity celebration of Jesus coming into the world. And we have today's gospel and all the readings speaking in some way or other that we are created for the other. And we are taking something special with us in our faith to the other. James Bradley, a great musician, being very much inspired by the life and example of Mother Teresa of Calcutta, visiting her, gave this a beautiful message by Mother Teresa to him to reach out to the people who are in need, upon which he wanted to do something for the poor. And he created a beautiful album in honor of Mother Teresa of Calcutta, all her works, all her words, presenting to the world of music of this wonderful saint. Mother Teresa once told him, to meet the poor and needy, you don't have to go to Calcutta. You can meet them at the front of your door. You can meet them at your doorsteps. Being very much inspired by this, he started moving in the streets of San Francisco in the USA. And one day he met this homeless man, a destitute, sitting at the roadside, begging for some money. He gave him a bit of money in his metal cup, after which he extended his hands for a shake hand. And this person who was homeless was so much taken by this action. He took the shake hand and, moving closer to James Bradley, told something beautiful. More than your money, I needed this handshake. What James Bradley was doing something beautiful. He was trying to give the dignity back to that person. He was trying to respect him. And he was telling him that you are valuable. You are worth. In the gospel today, we see that Mother Mary is moving to her cousin Elizabeth in a haste, passing to that hill country. Anyone in the gospel, anyone in the Old Testaments that we see, all being touched by God with a mission, walking in haste, moving forward with a mission that is given to them by God. They are moving to the other because they have something higher, superior to give to the other person. And Mother Mary is doing the same. She's in a haste, going to her cousin Elizabeth. The first Eucharistic procession, Cardinal Newman tells about this one. Mary carrying Jesus in her womb, going to her cousin Elizabeth, the first unique Eucharistic procession. Church is presented in her. Mary is the archetype of church. The mission of the church is to give Christ to somebody. And what Mary is trying to do is the same. Carrying Jesus in her womb, Mary is going and meeting her cousin Elizabeth, giving Jesus to her. And the joy is double. The great Brazilian football coach, Philip Scolari, always had a great devotion to Blessed Virgin Mary. He was a great spiritual man. And always he carried the statues of Mother Mary, Our Lady of Caravaggio and Our Lady of Fatima with him, and always placed these two statues in the dressing room of the players. And all the players stood before her, kneeling down, praying for her intercession and help to win the games. And this gave a great power and enthusiasm among the players. Mary is on the move as she plays a vital role in our life. Being touched by the divine plan, the announcement, the great episode of Annunciation, Mary moves in haste to the hill country to visit her cousin Elizabeth. Mary's second time on the move, fully pregnant, all these difficulties, going to Bethlehem. Again, she is on the move. She is fleeing to Egypt to save lives. And again, she is on the move to find Jesus who lost in the temple of Jerusalem. She is moving in haste. And we can see, again, she is moving with her son on the Mount Calvary at the time of this crucifixion. Mary always walks with Jesus and presenting Jesus to someone who is in need. My dear friends, as I mentioned, anyone in the Bible, anyone that spiritual story is being touched once, always carries something special for that person, for whom they love. Our Mother Mary is the first one. She is the first evangelist to give Christ to somebody else in life. As we celebrate this beautiful Sunday, just preparing very closely for this great celebration that the universe is expecting, waiting for, the night of Christmas. My dear friends, let us follow Mother Mary because she is always on the move, in a haste to give Christ to somebody. Always being conscious that our duty, our first responsibility is always to give Christ to someone in life. God bless you.